What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. I got all your Juventus news this morning. All right, more contacts apparently being made with Rodrigo de Paul, but other sources are telling us that we're in pole position for a different midfielder. We're going to go through all those details today. We have two situations that could potentially be critical against Cagliari, depending on what Max Allegri decides to do. We're going to go through those scenarios. Bonucci can't stop talking about Juventus. We'll hear what he had to say, and then confirmation. I have a confirmation for all of you in regards to the kits and training gear and apparel that we're going to see next season from Juventus. All right, so you guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, stick around to the end for that confirmation, and let's rock. Now, before we kick things off, today's video is going to be dedicated to a AJC supporter out there. All right, my friend Gianluigi Gros in Ontario, Canada. All right, your father tells me what a big supporter of mine you are, and I can't thank you enough. So today, my way of saying thank you is going to be dedicating this video to you. All right, always remember, keep the Chihuahuas in check. It's fino alla fine, Forza Juventus till the end, my friend, and always listen to your father. He's a great man. All right, so hope you enjoy the video, and again, thank you for your support, my friend. Now let's get into it. Bonucci always being asked about Juventus in interviews, always talking about Juventus still while over there in Union Berlin, and I understand it is not going well over there, but he simply said, look, I would have loved to finish my time at Juventus, but we know why that couldn't happen. We know who he's talking about and what he's alluding to, all right? But he continues on during his last 2 years saying he was told he couldn't handle the pace of football. He continues, that's simply not true. Sorry, Leo. You just gotta stop talking, brother. It is true. It is true, all right? Look, in the words of Motley Crue, don't go away, Matt. Just go away. All right, so there you go. Now, let's get into the midfielders, all right? So, Nico Schira reports today that more contacts have been made between Juventus and Rodrigo de Paul. A legit option there that Juventus is trying to work out a loan with option to purchase, okay? Now, Gazzetta reports that Juve is actually in pole position to land Calvin Phillips because Man City does not want to see him go to someone like Tottenham or Newcastle and stay in the Premier League, all right? Now, other sources in the UK are saying that Thomas Partey has made himself available to Juventus. He has asked for a transfer, all right? So out of these three targets, well, you know what we do. We love hearing from all of you. Who would you choose out of these three options? For me, the decision is simple. If it's out of these three, it's Rodrigo de Paul, and it isn't even close, all right? The poll question on Twitter right now, well, it's between 50 some odd percent for de Paul and 20 something odd percent saying none of the above. Look, out of those three, I'd take de Paul, but I still want some Ardzic too, all right? You guys know the drill. Let me know what you think in the comment section, all right? Locatelli, Fagioli, their contract extensions are done. Should be announced in the next coming days, extensions for both of them to 2028. Now, Juve apparently is going to potentially make a move for Lloyd Kelly, the defender from Bournemouth. He is left-footed. He has a low release clause. He would be a low salary. He can also play at center back as well as left fullback. So, hey, could be a cheap utility piece. Maybe they want a little bit of insurance in case of injuries or whatnot. I'm not so sure. I was thinking this would be a summer move for a utility type player moving into next season, but now rumors suggest they could make a move in the winter for Lloyd Kelly. We'll have to wait and see. Now, we got Cagliari coming up. We know this is going to be a big matchup for us because we want to keep tight leading into that big matchup after international break. Well, Gatti with his next yellow card will face suspension. So Juve is going to be faced with this slight dilemma because do you play him in this match against Cagliari or do you simply sit him? Maybe you start Dean Huijsen against Cagliari and then play Gatti against Inter. For me, you're going to have Monza after Inter, but Inter is the big one. You've got the international break. I would start Houston against Cagliari, but here's what's interesting. Rabiot is out as well, and all reports right now suggest that Max is leaning towards Cambiaso as a Mezzala, keeping McKennie at right wing back. For me, I'd probably move McKennie into the midfield against Cagliari, put Cambiaso on the right side, or even use Hans Nicolucci Caviglia, an actual midfielder. But this is where it gets tricky. I'm not so sure I want to start both Hans Nicolucci Caviglia and Dean Huijsen against Cagliari. For me, it would be one or the other. I don't want too many question marks in a game that still is important given the opponent. They are starting to put wins together and getting results. Ranieri's got them going. I still say we should win and comfortably, but my safest option is to play Cambiaso as right wing back, McKennie in the midfield, and then I would start Dean Huijsen and keep Gatti for that Inter matchup. But you guys know the drill. I just lay it out for you to play it out. What would you do in these scenarios for Juventus in this upcoming match against Cagliari? Let me know in the comment section, all right? And finally, the confirmation I am happy to bring to you is you have all been hearing about the leaks, the leak kits and whatnot for next season that we put out and whatnot. I have confirmation as of yesterday that that zebra logo that we put out there is in fact going to be on one of those kits next season, 100%. And it will also be on training gear, anthem tops, and some apparel. All right, so a lot of you are going to be very, very excited with that, and we're hoping for that and not the round old school crest, which is still also nice, but this is going to be a sleek, slick looking touch to those kits next season. I'm very, very excited. All right, this wraps up your daily update video today. You guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the HAC. All right, I'll keep you up to date leading into this match against Cagliari. All right, and you guys know where to be on match day. We got the live preview shows and then a live watch along. All right, till tomorrow, as always, no matter what, fino alla fine, forza Juve. Ciao tutti.